I know I said I was gonna do the stream yesterday and today, and I never got around to it yesterday because I was dead tired. But let's get started on this little number, shall we? Y'all might not have seen because of the past video, literally like cut out 50 seconds into the stream. It was literally an hour stream. But we finished this section of the new host series. I finished this when dreams remain unfinished. I finished this, the memories of dreams and bygones. Finished this final callback, and I think I haven't finished this yet, but I think I finished another thing. I don't remember what it was. But let's go and finish this. Let's bang it out all day today. Okay. We gotta finish. This is this story. But I'm not gonna start that until I do this. Let's do it. Literally, it's gonna be like a 3-hour stream, 3 to 4 hour stream today. And I know that's a lot, but we have to like really get into doing all of this, okay? Alright. I'm going to bed. If you and Lucia run into anything fun, you better tell me all about it. Sure enough, before long, someone came knocking on the room's window. At this hour, it could only be Lucia.
Wise? I knew you'd still be up.
Didn't you specifically tell me to stay up tonight because you wanted to talk?
I knew I could count on you, Proxy. Anyway, the reason I'm bugging you at this hour is I was hoping you could help me with something. Lately, my ethereal research has been like a Tarrasque mixer trying to get through the old metro tunnel in Cretan Hollow. Completely stuck.
Oh, that's rough. How were things going before you hit the bottleneck?
It was going pretty well, I guess. I had this plan to turn our lawn into pedal sofas for hollow camping, and I tried to figure out how the traffic lights on Fawn worked. Oh, do you happen to know if you tie both ends of a Spectre's cloak into a knot, how does it keep floating?
Wait, Lucia. Where are all these research ideas even coming from?
What do you mean, where? From the Hollows, of course. Just walk on in, run into a couple of ethereals, and boom! Research inspiration! But I'll admit, these ordinary inspirations are just not enough.
The inspirations are not enough? Or should I be asking, what about the other ideas you had before?
Proxy, could it be you haven't read any of my posts on Spook Shack? I guess the titles of my posts haven't been catchy enough. If I can't come up with something as attention-grabbing as the fiery serpent, then no matter how many times I write about blast crawlers, people are just gonna get bored and lose their interest in the forum.
Definitely.
When that happens, where can I find leads on the night horror?
What's a night horror? Some rare ethereal you're interested in?
Well, it's kind of a long story. For now, think of it as an ethereal. An ethereal that can enter people's dreams and talk to them. Wait, Roxy, do you think ethereals can communicate with humans?
I suppose it's not impossible. If we could really communicate... No, I'm not using an Arlon sofa.
I know what you mean, Proxy. Normally, I'd say this is just baseless speculation and leave it at that. But right now, I've got the perfect research subject in mind. Let's head out now! Before diving into the hollow, we have to make a stop at Fluffy.
Fluffy.
Why do you want to visit Fluffy first?
Oh, I'm going to buy a toy.
You're buying a toy? Since when did you have a pet?
Not yet, actually. But I know Chestnut's gonna be the goodest pup.
I see. You're thinking of using the toy to get the puppy's attention.
Yes!
Wait, then why can't we do it after we're finished with our business in the hollow?
Hey there! Welcome in! Looking for something special today? If I want a little doggy to come up to me on her own, what should I get? Honestly, you don't need to buy anything to get close to a pup. Genuine kindness, some patience, and a little passion. That's all it takes to win a puppy's heart. It's true!
Kindness, patience, and passion. Yeah, no dog would say no to that. I'm convinced.
No. I'm not saying I don't believe it. It's just... Chestnut's a very particular little pup. I understand. I've met lots of special needs pups. Some were abandoned, some have been on their own since they were born. If you want to gain their trust, it will take a longer time. Let me think. What about this? A brand new line of treats for puppies! I packed it with all sorts of delicious jerky. They're super yummy. No pup can resist it.
Karen leans in for a sniff and as she introduces the treats. Achoo!
Sorry, the smell got me. That's okay. But, I don't think Chestnut would like this. Chestnut is, a bit of a picky eater.
Who the heck is Chestnut?
See, then maybe you want to give this one a go. Our most popular toy. It's a battery-powered bird that flaps like the real thing. Our kitties and puppies go nuts for it. This looks great. But is it sturdy enough? I'm afraid not. It's actually designed more for cats, and it's built to be lightweight, so I wouldn't call it sturdy. It should work for smaller dogs, though. Chestnut's a big girl, with a big girl attitude. Oh, that might not work then. Let me think. Oh, if you don't mind something a little old school, we do have another toy for bigger pups. It's actually more of a pillow. It doesn't have any bells or whistles, but it's really sturdy and great for gnawing. It's also infused with a calming scent to help soothe anxious pups. People can't really smell it, but dogs usually like it a lot. Oh, this is adorable! Though, I'm not sure if Chestnut would care much about the scent with her sense of smell.
What you're saying sounds really weird.
Based on what you said, Lucia, Chestnut is a big girl who doesn't eat much, has a weak sense of smell, and a bit of a temper? That sounds a little weird.
What's weird about that? Every puppy's different. Chestnut's just got her own little quirks. I'll take this one, please. You got it. Hope it helps you bond with that special little pup of yours. Oh, it definitely will.
Lucia takes off the cushion. Karen better catch up quick.
Yeah, I guess this outfit ain't too... You want me to wear this? What? Did you get into trouble with someone?
Am I whipped or am I whipped?
Let me think. All right, let's head that way.
We also cleared this section, so there's not that much.
Help! Help!
Gotta help
Isn't
me.
that strange? This place was nice and quiet last time I was here.
Nice and quiet?
Not exactly. But the ethereals here were always pretty chill. They hardly ever gather like this.
What do you mean by...
Thank goodness you guys are here. I was this close to being killed. That sneaky little hottie totally set me up.
Huh? Which hottie are you talking about? Among the pack of ethereals that surrounded you, I didn't see any.
Oh, maybe you didn't see it. There was a smaller hottie, just about waist high. That one right there. It lured me all the way here and got me ambushed by all those ethereals.
Never heard of anything like that before. An ethereal pulling tricks on people? How did it trick you?
It ran ahead like it wanted me to chase it, you know?
That's pretty weird.
It's not that weird. You young folks shouldn't underestimate how crafty those things can be.
No, I mean, you are pretty weird, mister. In the Hollow, most people run away from ethereals. That little hot tea from earlier, if you want to dodge it, it'd be easier than a Thanatos dodging a blast crawler. Why did you even chase it?
I didn't chase it. Look, I was minding my own business in the Hollow, and that hottie ran at me out of the blue, with a whole pack of ethereals behind it to ambush me.
Now that's interesting. I've only heard of symbiotic ethereals in Hollow Zero being able to command other ethereals. Maybe that little hot tea has what it takes to be the next Nineveh.
I don't get what you're on about. You run into ethereals in the Hollow, you eliminate them. That's just the way it is. Instead of taking down that ethereal, you're now blaming me? That is just absurd.
But she's...
Sir, my friend is just trying to understand what happened between you and those ethereals. If we don't know what we're dealing with, we might wind up in the same trouble you did.
You?
Frustrated by the questions from Lucia that he couldn't answer, the investigator snaps and storms off. You're welcome.
Roxy, do you think I'm absurd too?
No.
No, I'm sure you have your reasons. Ethereals are dangerous, sure, but strangers can be worse. That guy was definitely hiding something. It's smart to be cautious.
I knew it! Wise, we're totally in sync. Like how Ahriman and Spectre always find each other in the dark. Plus, that investigator earlier was quite the weird one. I mean, that's the first time I've ever heard anyone accuse Chestnut of hurting someone.
Hold on. Who's Chestnut? You don't mean that hottie the investigator was talking about, right?
Yeah! Chestnut is a good girl. Ever since I met Chestnut, she's never harmed anyone from outside the Hollow. More than once, she quietly led me to injured investigators so I could help them. This one time, right around here, my carrot stopped working. Chestnut just happened to stroll by and guided me out.
You mean a hottie is working as a rescue dog in the Hollow? That's even wilder than the research you mentioned earlier.
There's other reasons, of course. But I trust Chestnut. She's always been gentle and kind. What's strange is, the last few times I saw her, I kept feeling like someone was tagging her, tracking her. Just like that guy from earlier.
Kind and gentle ethereal. I need a second to process it. Those other reasons must be really important.
It's a long story. Let's talk about it when we get back. Ugh. And thanks to that weirdo earlier, I didn't even get the chance to give Chestnut the toy I picked out. Let's look around a bit more. Maybe she's still nearby. I think Chestnut went that way. Let's go take a look.
Ah, okay.
I got you. Light hunter. I trust you. This day is mine. As foreshadowed. Slumber in the night.
Hang tight.
My turn.
Scorching wind!
Take this! Slumber in the throne from countless legends, melodies, and dreams! How about I smash it?
Time to end it! Together, we'll ignite your end!
Wanna play a game? Now, cuties, crush them!
I'll take it from here, Idari.
Chestnut, I know you're there! You didn't hide your tail properly! Of course, she always understood me. Aw, you don't like it?
Fluffy.
I think this is the closest Chestnut has ever gotten to me. It seems like she's not in the mood to play with me just yet. Should we head back? Because of me or because of Chestnut? But I think I know what you want to ask. Let's talk about it once we get out of here.
Hang tight. I'll cover.
Chestnut still wouldn't take my gift. Do you think that investigator spooked her? Maybe that's why she's being extra cautious today.
In a fabricated survey.
Well, we can always head back to Lemnian Hollow next time and look for her again.
Okay. I hope we get to see Chestnut next time. Oh, right. I promised to tell you why I trust Chestnut, didn't I? Well, it has something to do with the night horror legend from my tribe. Long story short, Chestnut is a gift the night horror sent me in a dream.
I think I remember you mentioning the night horror, but you never said it sent you a gift. Can you tell me more about it?
You already know I'm one of the night watchers out on the fringes of New Eridu. We rest during the day, and we're active at night. The stories say that long ago, our ancestors fought a powerful ethereal. The battle lasted for days, and just before it fell, it released a final surge of power. Ever since then, it's haunted our dreams. Sometimes, when our people fall asleep at night, they dream of the night horror. And in their sleep, they walk straight into the hollow, drawn to its call. Just before the ether consumes them, before they become ethereals, they regain clarity for just a fleeting moment. Over time, we've come to realize that the more people who fall asleep, the stronger it becomes.
What a terrifying curse. Is there anything you can do to break it?
No. That's why we moved to the outskirts of the city and stopped sleeping at night altogether. If we must rest, someone always stays awake to keep watch. The strange thing is, the night horror left more than just a curse. In the hollows, ethereals don't attack us. They see us like we're one of them. And this staff, it's the only weapon left from when our ancestors fought the night horror. It lets me mimic ethereal abilities. The chieftain said I was the most gifted of the younger generation. Or something like that. I'm still not sure what made him decide that. But he gave this staff to me.
Being seen as one of the ethereals and copying their moves. If all these weird powers are gifts from the night horror, then what about Chestnut?
Oh, Chestnut. It was a night not long ago. Granny was keeping watch for me. She was telling me stories of the night horror. How it's both feared and revered by our people. She even described the night horror she saw in her dreams. Just like everyone else said, a stunningly beautiful ethereal, almost godlike. That night, I dreamed of the night horror's gaze. It was looking at me. And in front of me, there was a little hottie. It looked tired, like it had been through a big fight. We stared at each other, like survivors meeting after a disaster, still cautious, still on edge. Not long after that dream, I met Chestnut right where the dream had guided me. She didn't seem eager to be friends, but she wasn't hostile either. And she treated the other outsiders kindly too. That's why I've always believed Chestnut is a gift. A little dog sent by the night horror.
So the night horror was just being nice? But why?
I don't know. But I think Chestnut is such a good girl. If we can get along, maybe the conflict we saw in the dreams won't come true after all. And what if the night horror is just like Chestnut? What if we could communicate with it? Then maybe everything our people have endured could finally come to an end. Sounds silly, doesn't it?
Not at all. I get what you mean, Lucia. We still know so little about the Hollow. I think your thoughts are worth exploring.
Even among my own people, no one really believes me. Except for Ade and Granny.
Get up because they went to Wow, that's a lot of things to do in Silent Bay. This is the first time I'm ever in the morning at Silent Bay, though. It's always at night. Wow. Gonna say hi to her? Ready? Try to get this extended slightly. Yeah. You have a good friend there. The tyrant is clearly displeased with this and runs away screaming, probably not wanting it to trick any other poor innocent human. The girl rushes after it without even managing to say goodbye. And that's not a very good thing. So that's how you interact with animals. I've got a lot to learn. But I feel like Chestnut is also trying hard to get closer to me. Though she didn't accept my gift, she wasn't completely different. Today was the closest she's ever gotten to me. But how do I gain her trust? Keep believing in her? So you mean even though I saw Chestnut being hostile to that investigator tonight, I still gave her the pillow? So Chestnut was willing to get close because she thought I believed she was a good ethereal? That makes sense. Just like that what Gramps said earlier. Chestnut understood me. But that investigator, Chestnut was really unfriendly with him. Totally different from how I'd seen her treat others before. And how she treats both of us. I like to believe that Chestnut made her own judgment after observing him. Though I don't yet know the reason as an ethereal Chestnut being so friendly. Looks like it's getting sloppy. We're gonna have to do another late night story. Like a princess from a fairy tale who must leave when time runs out, Lucia waves goodbye, pulls up her hood, and gracefully vanishes into the crowd. Yeah, I'm fine with going into into story mode, dude. There's no fixed bedtime at home. You need to remember to turn off Belle's light. But tonight, a familiar visitor will be dropping by. Lucia sent a message, but didn't explain what's going on. I'll ask her when she gets here. Though, I bet Belle will stay up super late once I leave. As promised, your midnight visitor arrives in the dead of night once again.
Wise!
What happened?
What happened? Don't panic. Take your time and tell me slowly.
It's the night horror. There's word in my tribe that the night horror has returned. Our old chieftain. He sleepwalked into Lemnian Hollow, and no one's seen him since.
What? Was it an accident?
Lucia falls silent for a moment, still trying to gather her thoughts.
A few days ago, some people came to speak with the chieftain. They asked if any night watchers would volunteer to sleep at night, so they could follow the sleepwalkers into the hollow and find the night horror. They promised they only wanted to learn more about the night horror's powers, and if anything went wrong, they'd wake us right away. But for everyone's safety, the chieftain said no. Not long after, people overheard the chieftain arguing with someone loudly.
That sounds suspicious. Maybe those people got turned down and decided to get back at the chieftain. You know, by somehow getting him to sleepwalk.
But they left right after they spoke with the chieftain. No one saw them return or sneak into the tribe. It looked like the chieftain just began sleepwalking because of the night horror. And following the fate of all night watchers, returned to the Hollow's embrace.
This whole thing doesn't feel right.
I've been carrying the staff he gave me, and I still remember his words. Maybe all night watchers will eventually embrace their fate, sleepwalking back into the Hollow and becoming one of the ethereals. But until that day comes, we live as people. We live our lives to the fullest. So if anyone took away the chance of him living his life to the fullest, even if it was the night horror itself, I need to know why.
This seems suspicious. Real suspicious.
I guess this outfit ain't dressed and ready. Let's go.
A crossroad. Where's a good place to travel to? Let's see,
Footprints.
see the glow around their cores? It's shifting fast. Much faster. About 20% quicker than usual.
Really?
I love the chains. Okay, hold on. Wait a second. Gotta exit out of this real quick. Let's go. Oh, you're new. Well, not really, but
It's a hater.
You know this ethereal, Lucia? Tell me. Chieftain.
No, not like that. But if the chieftain had turned into an ethereal, he would be a far stronger one than this.
As expected of the chieftain, I guess.
High-rank ethereals never get along. So if one is flexing its muscles here, it might actually be good news for us.
I'm not following what you just said, but if you're calling it good news, it's good news.
Yep. But first we need to deal with this little troublemaker. It's being a menace. The name of the night, emissary! Slumber in the mist. Rest amidst the ice.
An opening!
Return to the Sea of Dreams! Shatter!
The future will be brighter than a ground ideal! Out of the way! Wanna go another round? I'm down.
Wanna play a game? Not lame, am I?
Lucia walks around the area and finds a few markers, which seems to put her more at ease. I hate to break it to you, but that ethereal we just saw was definitely a hater. They were all exhausted before turning into ethereals. From what I know, making hater requires some prep work, so to speak. It's the Exaltus exclusive cheese made with unique techniques and it's extra long fermentation. Sorry, I suddenly lost my appetite for cheese too. Let's talk about something more cheerful. The people who came to rescue the chieftain left a mark. It means something like he's alright now, and everyone's gone back, but something seems off around here. Better get out quick. Sometimes night watchers encounter more troublesome situations in the Hollow. Let our kin know about our predicament, we've established a unique and comprehensive system of markers. The message left behind this time, it matches what I felt. Hold up. I've got a feeling that something's making the ethereals around here restless. Look carefully. We might find something good. And I haven't seen Chestnut today. Ugh. What I mean is, since the chieftain is fine, we should continue our previous research until we get new information. If I remember correctly, there should be an ethereal around here that'd be perfect for research. Yep. Scanning surroundings, wondering why the ethereals are acting so strangely.
No other clues nearby, huh?
What was that?
Huh? Chestnut? Did you come looking for me to hang out? Oh, you mean you want us to follow you? Come on, let's follow her.
Shouldn't we look around first?
Let's go! We've entered the Hollow so many times, but this is the first time we've had a tour service!
Watch out for ethereals, Lucia. No, I didn't mean Chestnut.
Emergency! Excuse me, coming through. Sorry, pardon me, coming through. Sorry! Whew, looks like everyone's in a rush today.
Who would have thought I'd hit today's step goal inside the Hollow?
Chestnut, what is it you're leading me to?
Don't tell me this is all because another ethereal tore up a pillow. Have we finally made it?
Oh,
Wait,
why?
that's
You're so out of shape.
Aaron? And what's that beside him?
Before Lucia could wake Karen up, more excited ethereals came swimming in, and Chestnut seems to want to join the fight? Chestnut, Am I dreaming am I dreaming? A hottie helping us fight against the ethereals. Watch out, Chestnut. Here I come.
Watch the blind spots.
Don't push your...
Lumber in the mix.
It takes some time to wake up Lucia's fellow White Watcher.
Kieran? Kieran! Are you okay?
Lucia? What are you doing here?
I heard about the chieftain. I came here to see if there were any clues. What about you? Did you also sleepwalk into this hollow?
I don't really remember. I asked a friend to keep watch for me, but somehow I still ended up sleepwalking. Before you guys woke me up, I had no idea I was here.
That friend of yours, can he be trusted?
I don't know. I saw him as a friend. But maybe he didn't see me the same way. He's always in an investigator outfit. Last time I ran into trouble in the Hollow, he was the one who saved me. Lucia knows. When things go south in the Hollow, we Night Watchers are always the first ones to be abandoned. It's rare for anyone to turn back for us.
What? Why? People treat you like that just because ethereals don't try to attack you?
Especially when the ethereals come swarming. It really becomes apparent that we're Night Watchers. But then again, I guess it's not always intentional. Sometimes people genuinely can't tell. In the chaos, a Night Watcher in a helmet doesn't look that different from a frenzied maniac or a vicious striker.
That's crazy. But the way you said it was kind of funny. Sorry.
In dangerous situations, people tend to turn on anyone they see as different. When panic hits, those so-called teammates usually choose to abandon us first. And they always say things like, "You'll be fine. The ethereals won't attack you. Just hide here. We'll come back for you when we can."
But most of the time, no one comes back for us.
That's why, after that guy saved me, I really thought he was a true friend.
I understand what you mean. But has he been acting strange lately?
Strange. Well, lately, he's been asking a lot about the night horror. And really digging into things like how we communicate with ethereals. Does that count?
Communicate with ethereals?
Yeah. He saw me trip over a beholder engine once. It just looked at me and left me alone. Didn't attack me or anything. After that, he got it into his head that Night Watchers must be able to communicate with ethereals. It has the power to calm them down. By the way, speaking of calming and communicating with ethereals, isn't that your specialty, Lucia?
You mean those ethereals I summoned? Oh, that wasn't me controlling them. That was just an optical delusion. I layered some visual effects on...
That's Chestnut. Who's fucking fighting me.
Oh, that's Chestnut.
This ethereal's been sitting there quietly this whole time. I thought maybe it could understand us. Wait, is it one of your illusions too?
Ah, yes. When sitting still, she doesn't use much ether, so she looks really well behaved. But if you try to make her do something, she can be a little slow.
She always wears staff at Chestnut to cast some kind of magic. Chestnut instantly starts wagging her tail and puts on a show.
This illusion isn't doing very well. I'll have to practice more later. Aw, I was gonna ask her to do something else too.
Oh, I see. This ethereal looks insanely real. I've seen some of your illusions before, but this one...
I guess so. Thanks.
But even with the staff passed down in our tribe, you still can't really control ethereals. Does that mean what the guy's after? Controlling or communicating with ethereals was never actually possible in the first place?
Manipulating the ether environments to control ethereal behavior isn't totally far-fetched. Take Geppetto from Hollow Zero. It could even command other ethereals to launch ambushes. But I doubt this strange device here could pull off anything close to what Geppetto could do.
If we're talking about massive symbiotic ethereals like Geppetto, then yeah, it could definitely manipulate the ether environment in a large area. But I feel like we don't really need something that extreme to influence ethereal behavior. If we just want to change how ethereals behave, then maybe suppressing or stimulating their ether activity levels could do the trick.
As expected from our ethereal expert. Have you seen anything like that before?
No. But the ethereals we encountered earlier were unusually agitated, as if they'd been provoked by something. Do you think it could be because of this device? And don't forget the chieftain's disappearance. What if someone's using the Night Watcher's abilities to try and communicate with ethereals, or to test how much they can control them?
Are you saying that someone's been experimenting on us? Using our ability to sleepwalk our lives? For research?
That's right. They probably want to exploit the Night Watcher's abilities to locate the Night Horror and research how to communicate with ethereals.
This theory actually lines up with how we've been treated during Hollow joint operations.
But it's just a theory for now. We shouldn't jump to conclusions. We need more leads, like figuring out what this strange device actually does.
Okay. I'll keep you posted on what's going on back in the tribe.
Weird little thing. Wise! Come.
Second, the way it channels out there is somewhat similar to the staff. First time, those were real ethereal just now, even more as for the music. This guy glances in the direction of King. Actually, my staff looks kind of dealing with his ethereal. Inside. Since my staff can knead ether into a ball, it occasionally emits an intense light like the core of an ethereal, blinding those ethereals that still have vision. If that ethereal isn't nice to me, I'll catch it off guard and bonk it on the head. Just kidding. I noticed you've been kind of out of it, lost in thought one minute, nervous and talking nonsense the next. Feeling better now? Let's talk about the next machine first. Looks like it's what's making the ethereals around here so restless. The chief is sleepwalking and hearing's blackout. They're probably connected to whoever put this in hands. So who could have done this? The person behind it all. Did they also know about the staff passed down from our ancestors? Looks like the more ethereals are coming.
Chestnut? Wow! You like this pillow, don't ya? Thanks so much for today. Will you come play with me again next time? Yes, he'll come too. It's a promise then.
Huh? You mean me? Nice to meet you, Chestnut.
Chestnut's enthusiastically pet its head and tail. It's just as hard as you imagined, and you can even feel the violent ether flowing through its body. After you and Lucia spend quite a time playing with Chestnut, you reluctantly say goodbye and return to Berlinheit. That's the end of the night? Hello? Dawn approaches, about the time Lucia leaves, but she seems to be deep in thought about something. What's on your mind?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just wondering why the chieftain chose to give me the staff. If a family in Eridu had been holding on to a secret weapon, you'd expect it to go to someone powerful. Someone who could last the longest in the Hollow. Or someone who's best at taking down ethereals, right? Not that the Night Watchers believe whoever slays the most ethereals is the strongest, but I don't exactly have any other qualities that stand out.
But you really know the ethereals. The staff is a relic left behind after the Night Watchers confronted the Night Horror. Giving it to the person who understands the Night Horror best totally makes sense.
That does make a lot of sense. Actually, I've always had doubts about the true purpose of this staff. For decades, our chieftains have used it to fend off ethereals and protect our people from hollow disasters. But for me, defeating ethereals was never the goal. I wanted to understand them. Even among the Night Watchers, some say I've strayed too far from tradition.
Right. You've always had a special interest in ethereals. I don't think I've asked before, but what made you want to study them in the first place?
Ethereals. Some are born from the Hollow itself. Some are the continuation of life in the Hollow. Some of them feel like projections of who we are in the Hollow. Others are quite literally the people we once knew. I keep wondering, when someone is corrupted and becomes an ethereal, when they lose their sanity and identity in the Hollow, is there really no way to bring them back? If we see the Hollow as our enemy, then it's nearly invincible. No matter how strong you are, I don't think anyone can wipe out every last Hollow. But if one day we could uncover all the secrets of the ethereals, or if the Hollow itself could answer us, then maybe there's still a chance to bring our lost loved ones home. We can't change what's already happened, but maybe we can still move toward a future where we no longer have to live in fear of the Hollow.
Maybe. But Lucia, those are some big questions. Perhaps the old chieftain gave you that staff because he believes in your search for the truth.
Is that so? Well, there's no way the two of us can figure everything out just by thinking. Let's not stress ourselves out. Phew. So much has happened tonight. I'm exhausted. I should head home and get some rest. But I'm sure we can find out more about the chieftain and Kieran. Once I hear something new, I'll let you know.
Oh, I don't want to do this anymore. But I have to because I don't think I have a lot of time tomorrow. And I think it's going to end up finishing. Before I can get around to it after I come back from work. Because after work, I have to go to my niece's birthday parties. So, while wandering around Salem Heights, we ran into Yudari. Now, this is a rare visitor. Oh, I do.
I guess this... You want me to wear...
Sorry guys for the like multiple like sessions of like not doing anything. I'm trying to edit and post a lot of videos on my YouTube channel. You can find me at Fuji Mama. Right? Mama-Fuji Gaming. You can find me there if you search it up on YouTube. It'll be cut more between them, so you won't see these like long pauses on the actual video.
Let's just follow Chestnut. Whether it's the
The documents say, but it's almost certain that they're all about Chestnut. Heck, some parts even mention Lucia. Just as I thought, that person was after Chestnut from the very beginning. We need to find them quickly. And what does reliable source mean? Could someone be feeding them information about Chestnut? Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they're insiders. The phone that was left behind in a hurry. Damaged, but not fatally. What the? It's like that person's phone. Should we check it out? Lucia immediately turned the phone on, so she does know how to use electronics. Thank you for your referral. Our collaboration has been going quite well. However, allow me to bring the news of the hottie to that gentleman. I'll be seeing you next time. Oh no, even if we have the chance to meet again, you likely won't recognize me anymore. So, farewell. What does that mean? It's like his partner betrayed him. Huh? You mean the guy who accused us of siding with ethereals might have already turned into an ethereal? Are you really upset? No, it's not that. I was just thinking, if we'd saved him in time, wouldn't it be fun to see the face of that person who was so eager to say their final farewell?
That's a cheap shot.
It's showtime! Foreshadowing. Leave it behind me,
I'll take it from here, Doc.
I trust you. You don't want to play a game. Evade the enemy assault and circle around.
Hang tight. I'll cover you.
Chestnut seems to have torn open a briefcase here. The thing inside likely belongs to that investigator. I'm not sure what happened, but that person, or ethereal, must be nearby. Oh.
Well, no need to look much further. He's definitely nearby.
Sorry. I'll have to send you back to the Hollow. Wanna play a game? I'm ready.
You hit a dead end.
I feel like there's an endless swarm of ethereals heading this way.
Yep.
Right.
They know exactly what they're after. If this keeps up, we're toast. We need to take out the amplifier now. Pretty, right?
And we're not able to take out the alcohol until these people are gone.
Starlight Shine, raise the dawn! Reverse shockwave!
Well. The device is broken. Guess you'll have to pay me back for that, huh?
It's you.
Why am I not surprised?
As expected from one of my own. So much for being close to the ethereals. When it's time to strike, you don't even flinch, do you?
Kieran?
Oh, did I surprise you? Honestly, I was more surprised by you and the old man.
You mean the chieftain? He sleepwalked into the Hollow because of you?
Yeah. I figured someone like him, sitting at the top for so long, would have caught the Night Horror's attention. But nope. He's swallowed by Lemnian Hollow just like anyone else.
Wow,
Why are you doing this?
he is
Because
ugly.
he was just a coward, standing in the way. A few days ago, some higher-ups came looking for him. They made him an offer, but he turned it down on the spot. When I confronted him about it, he acted like he was some righteous hero and told me off like I was some kind of traitor.
You are.
a hypocrite, just like him. No wonder he gave the staff to you.
You call us hypocrites, but you'll do whatever it takes to get what you want, even if it means hurting others.
Whatever it takes. After years of glorified legends, everyone forgets. The Night Watcher's power was taken from the ethereals to begin with.
The Night Watcher's power was taken from the ethereals? What do you mean?
Well. Lucia didn't tell you? There's another version of how the Night Watchers came to be. Our ancestors didn't just encounter the Night Horror by chance. They knew what it was capable of. They knew it could control other ethereals. The entire tribe went after it, hoping to defeat it and seize its power. But when the Night Horror unleashed its final surge of energy, half the tribe turned into ethereals on the spot. The rest barely survived. The only reason they were acknowledged by the Hollow was because they sacrificed their own kin.
That's just another ancient rumor.
Stop lying to yourself. Do you really believe you can strike a deal with the ethereals and not pay the price?
I don't think you're very good at explaining yourself.
Yeah.
Even if your story is true, it has nothing to do with what's happening now. What exactly are you trying to say?
We've spent our lives hiding in the shadows, shaped by traits we never asked for. Just because the ethereals don't attack us, those who live in the city see us as freaks. Like we're invisible. Like we don't matter. When disaster hits, whether it's in the city or in the hollows, We're always the ones they abandon first. Back
Yeah.
when New Eridu was founded, public security declared all survivors had been safely relocated to New Eridu.
Why is
And
it that I'm
us,
not?
we were still running for our lives. Caught between companion hollows, stumbling over the bodies of our own kin, crying as we counted who didn't make it. Tell me, did anyone come for us?
Why am I not surprised that he's the angsty teenage guy that's like holding everything? Well, not teenage, but like angsty guy that's resentful and blames everyone else except himself for his mistakes and his stuff and why things aren't progressing as quickly as it usually is, and why it resents the kin of yore for what they did and having us cursed with a fate that like they can't avoid, when in reality there's some upsides to their fates, and he's just looking at the dark side of everything, looking at the most ugliest outcomes and not looking at the bright side of things.
Lucia, don't you want to change our lives for the better?
Even if we were to leave all this behind, it shouldn't come at the cost of our people's lives.
Who are you waiting for to come and uphold justice, to earn power, to gain recognition? Isn't that what we deserve? If it means a better future for everyone, then what do a few sacrifices matter?
But the price you're paying for that future, is it really your so-called gift? Or is it the lives of your own kin? What is it you really want? A place for our tribe to survive? A stamp of approval from New Eridu? Or something else?
And my thing is that he's not even paying the price himself. He's making everyone else pay the price for his gains. Like, you're very self-righteous, and you're being the hypocrite you're calling others. The very same hypocrite you're calling others, you're saying others are.
Those sacrifices were just inevitable casualties.
Ugh.
It's nothing compared to what we gave up when we first fought the Night Horror. Besides, after the early trials, I finally found better test subjects and stronger allies to back me. Everything's going smoothly now.
Better test subjects? Are you talking about me?
Lucia, you're so full of yourself. Though I too used to think you were some kind of prodigy, summoning ethereals out of thin air. But now, you're just a coward with a fancy stick, putting on cheap tricks, hiding behind research, while running away from your fate. I couldn't care less whether you live or die.
What is it you're after? Chestnut or the staff?
Obviously both.
That staff was entrusted to me by the chieftain. After everything you've done, you still have the nerve to ask for it? And Chestnut? Chestnut is my friend. She is a free ethereal. I will not let you take her away.
Yeah.
Save the speech. I've heard it all before. The Night Horror is watching over the conflicts, gifts from your dreams. But you've never even dreamed of the Night Horror. You are just making up stories to hide the fact that it never chose you. The only reason you stumbled upon this rare hottie in the first place was because I slipped up. And I'm here to fix that. It's time things go back on track now.
You treat our people with even less care and compassion than Nineveh does the Hornets. I don't believe a word you say, and I won't let you hurt anyone else just to feed your ambition.
You didn't really think that half-finished prototype you destroyed earlier was my only backup plan, did you? Not everyone can stand to see the Night Watcher's rare gift go to waste. My ally supports my research generously. They've even thrown in a little extra firepower. So hand them over. Your magic stick. The gullible little ethereal you tricked. And you, my new test subject. If you surrender now, maybe I'll even spare you from getting torn up too badly. Before I put you to use.
Are you talking to me? I wonder.
Don't push yourself, Hidari.
I got him. Here I go. Down, down,
Anato!
down.
Careful! Exploding something!
You know, I played a demo of Hello Kitty Island Adventure, and I totally want to play it.
This is your last page. Don't worry, one swing will do. Return to the Sea of Dreams! Shatter!
I won't let it be for nothing. Together, we'll ignite your end.
The name of the night emissary! This stage is mine! Slumber in the mist. Reverse shockwave! The next page is the ending!
I'll take it from here, Hidari.
Wanna play a game? Get behind me, Lucia. Thanatos Star! Slumber in the mist. Return to the Sea of Dreams! Shatter! Careful! This attack is gonna be tricky.
There we go.
So, looks like the staff didn't make you stronger. Why don't you give it back to me? I won't allow you to disgrace the relic of my ancestors!
Chestnut! I will never give the staff to you! Instead of using it to hurt people or treating it as a bargaining chip, I would rather use it to make new friends in the hollows! Little
The art illusions? The real ethereals? You're a monster!
See? The hollow has answered my call.
So cute.
You freak!
Maybe. But if you were really blessed by the night horror, how'd you end up being defeated by a freak and a little hot tea?
I underestimated you.
No. What you underestimated was what you kept talking about. The gift. You always saw our abilities in the Hollow as some kind of superior gift. And you see the city people as enemies who abandon us. And when it came down to it, you forgot that we've been acknowledged by the Hollow and chose their machine instead.
I was only borrowing their power.
Most people see ethereals as enemies. But when you try to exploit their power and get burned by your own betrayal, it's hard to play the victim then, isn't it? When you spoke so passionately about our tribe's place in the world, I thought you understood that.
Are you defending the ethereals now?
That's a wild take. That's not what she said at all.
That is not what she said at all. Also, as far as I know, Lucia's never stood by while ethereals were hurting people.
You see the Night Watcher's power as leverage or a weapon for revenge. I see it as a way to understand the world. I want to learn about ethereals because the Hollow is their home. They're born there, they exist there, and they return there. I want to learn from them.
Not because you also want to find the Night Horror?
That's only part of it. I want to find it, to speak with it, to try and fix the situation we're in. But that doesn't mean I'll stop trying to understand the other ethereals along the way.
Yep. Chestnut lets out an annoyed sneeze from the side.
Lucia, Chestnut doesn't look too happy about you shifting your research focus to other ethereals before fully understanding her.
Chestnut, I might never be able to fully understand you. This is probably goodbye for us.
The sneezing stops abruptly, replaced by soft, eager whimpering.
You never said who your ally was, but I'm guessing they already know about Chestnut, don't they?
That's right. I won't lie. I did promise my ally I'd bring back an ethereal that could talk to humans. He's very interested. So, make your choice, Lucia. Stay with her, wait for them to find her, and watch as she's dissected, destroyed. Or let her go deeper into the Hollow and never see her again.
No need for threats. I know what you mean. People like us, strange, sometimes invisible to others. If we don't live among our own, it's nearly impossible to find someone else who's just as special. A real friend. Thankfully, I met my friends. Friends with genuine kindness, some patience, and a little passion.
Sounds familiar. Who said that again? Wait, wasn't that what Karen said? The way to get puppies to like you?
Friends. You mean the kind of friend who sends 2 messages in the morning when they wake up, then leaves you unread all day until finally replying right before bed?
Excuse me, Mr. Noble and Talented Night Watcher. Unless you're night blind, you should be able to see me standing right here. I'm Lucia's friend, in case you missed it.
See? Staying close doesn't mean you have to talk to each other all the time. We live in different moments, but that doesn't keep me and my friends apart. Now, before I say my proper goodbye to one of my best friends, Chestnut, and hand you over to public security, I've got one last question. That ether amplifier of yours, what are its side effects?
What?
Right before I summoned the brave little hotties, I felt a strange power surge through me. In this area, only that amplifier could have caused something like that. But what's the price?
You think that machine summoned those hotties? It's impossible. You destroyed that thing completely. And as your tribesman, I didn't feel anything unusual. Maybe it's time you face it. You're just something that can't be explained. You're a...
There's no need to be comparing that word.
Wait, if that word is all you've got left, then maybe just stop talking.
Freak! Okay, I'm sorry. It's like something only angsty teenagers would say. Hear it one too many times and it feels like getting brushed by Swordidus' tentacles. Ugh. Anyway, I'm taking you to public security. Our tribe isn't some lawless land. Now, it's time to say goodbye.
Reluctantly, Chestnut turns to face Lucia. Chestnut is exhausted from the battle, but somehow she made her way back to the small pillow Lucia gave her. They lock eyes, both alive, both relieved, and neither ready to say goodbye.
He's right. You'll be freer and safer if you stay away from me. Head for the deepest part of the hollow, as far as you can go. Be wary of humans the way they're wary of you, but don't hurt them. If we're lucky, maybe we'll meet again. Good girl, Chestnut. Go on. I will never forget you.
Sia watches as the little ethereal trots off with a pillow in its mouth. That gentle, puppy-like Hati feels like a dream, as if it never existed in this time and space at all.
I already miss you.
But deep within the hollow, a strange creation awakens once more. After an adventure that defies all instincts and the natural order, it returns to its body. This was a fruitful journey, returning with a name and gift given by a new friend. Now it returns to watching, the Night Watchers who gained powers from it. Wow. That is crazy. After this, I'm going to stream Hello Kitty Island Adventure. So get ready for that. Lucia said she needs to deal with Kieran first and we'll be back in a bit. So tired. Let's take a break. So much has happened. Wonder how Chestnut is doing. Will you ever see her again? After taking a short break, you are woken up by your phone's notification sound. Sure enough, it's a message from Lucia. Wise, you're finally here. Are you all done?
I borrowed a vacant house from Monato so Kieran could stay there. The chieftain said someone will come pick him up, an officer who's familiar with our tribe's affairs. That investigator who turned into an ethereal wasn't exactly a good person, but Kieran still has to take responsibility.
I guess that's a wrap for now. I'm glad things have settled down.
With this settled, you can get back to researching ethereals.
But the ally Kieran mentioned still hasn't surfaced. Someone might still be out there waiting to take advantage of the Night Watchers. It's unsettling.
The night horror woke up and now it's waiting too, so that's a thing.
Unsettling? That doesn't sound like you, Lucia. But either way, you're going to keep up your research, right?
Of course! Even if I won't be seeing Chestnut as often anymore, and I can't upload our videos or tell the world there's an ethereal in the hollow who can actually communicate with humans.
Yeah.
Chestnut gave me the courage to keep going. I've made some real progress this time.
You mean the staff, right?
Progress? Oh, you mean the staff, right? The way it let you summon a real ethereal? That's definitely worth studying.
Yeah! You see, I don't know how it happened, but just now, through the staff, it felt like the hollow responded to me. The hollow said, "Let there be little hotties to help Lucia." And boom! They appeared! And helped me take down that big guy! All in all, I think it's something very, very memorable. And it's got tons of research potential. You see, if the hollow really let me communicate with little hotties, then maybe I could talk to the night horror too?
If you really could talk to the night horror, what would you ask?
If I ever got the chance, I'd ask, why did it give the Night Watchers the trait that makes ethereal see us as kin? Can our dreams stop leading us to madness and turning us into ethereals? But I want more than asking questions. I have bigger ambitions. Maybe someday, everyone could hear the Hollow respond, just like the first Night Watchers did. Maybe we could even communicate with it, so we won't have to live like nomads.
That answer's a long way off. But I think if anyone can reach it, it's you, Lucia.
Yeah. There's still so much left to learn. Time for a break. And then the journey continues.
Due with Tyrion, Lucia had to return to the Night Watch's tribe and hadn't been in touch for several days. After going to bed early for a few days straight, you're actually starting to miss the feeling of staying up late. A few days later, at the Swavian Temple at night, Minato! Come on, Minato! My love, my dear, my husband.
Although Lucia's always going on and on, like, we gotta be friends.
Oh, miss, I remember you. Would you mind if I asked a few quick follow-up questions?
Oh, you mean the sturdy little pillow I bought here?
Yes!
Sure, go ahead. What do you want to know?
Thank you so much. So, did your puppy like it?
Yeah, she loved it.
I'm glad to hear it. Next question is, how's the wear and tear?
Pretty worn out now.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. We'll keep improving the pillow's material. But the material's already been reported as too hard by a lot of customers. If we make it any sturdier, I'm worried some smaller pups might hurt their teeth chewing on it.
Chestnut is, well, a big girl. For most dogs, the material is already strong enough, I think.
All right, noted. And one last question. Has your pup shown any discomfort from the filler's scent?
Not at all. She's quite a strong pup. Loves running around with that little pillow in her mouth.
Wonderful. Thank you for shopping with us. We appreciate the feedback.
Lucia, are you done talking?
Her focus on staring at the tall, slightly intimidated canine Thyron standing before her.
Huh? What's with that look? What were you guys talking about just now?
After a whirlwind of explanations, you finally convinced Corin that the toy wasn't meant for Minato. Corin apologizes. Kyron, he apologizes 6 times for the misunderstanding, then brings out the store's most popular dog treats and insists Lucia take them.
Next time, don't call hotties puppies.
All right.
Canine Thyrans aren't puppies either.
Of course. Whether it's a fierce canine Thyran or a bulky hottie, neither is your average little pup. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh out loud.
Minato glares helplessly at his friends.
All right, all right. Back on topic.
Congrats, Lucia. Your latest post is getting a lot of attention. If Minato hadn't told me, I'd have thought everyone suddenly wanted to discuss why Trinocs have such pointy heads.
Don't mention it. I put so much effort into my serious, well-thought-out research posts. But everyone just wants Chestnut's adventure stories. Some even asked when Chestnut will dive through the fissure into Hollow Zero, punch the Hornets, kick Nineveh, and reach the peak of ethereal life.
Lucia, we all know you miss Chestnut, but...
But a hottie's front legs are built more like a real canine's, not a cat's. I mean, they can't punch hornets, and its back legs can't really...
Wait. This is what you've been stressing over?
Well,
Yeah.
not exactly. Actually, Wise, there's something else I wanted to talk to you about. Things are mostly settled now. Kieran's been turned over to public, but when I asked the chieftain, even he had no clue why I was able to summon an actual hot.
I trust your judgment. But aside from ethereals, the only other beings we've seen born from the Hollow are sacrifices, right? The Nightheart doesn't seem like one of them. Then what could it be?
It gave the Night Watchers the traits that make ethereals mistake us for kin. It can enter our dreams and lead us into the Hollows. It even foreshadowed my farewell with Chestnut. It has to be something far more mysterious, some deeper creation of the Hollow itself. But I still know far too little about the Hollows. Like you said, the answers might be a long way off. At least I can restart the research I put on hold.
So, who's coming with me into the Hollow to see if an Avaris actually bonks its horn when it rolls over?
You gotta sleep early today no matter what. Let's leave such night outings for next time. Lucia isn't disappointed. She happily waves to you and leaves, scribbling away in her little notebook. In the night sky of the unknown and on this dreamless journey, there are plenty more truths regarding the Hollows, waiting to be discovered by this siren girl full of curiosity. Yeah. That's cool. Bro, it is hot. I need to open the window if I don't want the noise of the fan to interrupt. So, quickly open a window.
I trust you. You can rely on me sometimes. Spell it. The enemy's right behind us.
Take the time. Don't overdo it, Lucy.
Faithful companion, heed my call!
Pretty, right?
Running away. Too late.
We're in the demon lord. Alright. A, probably. Oh no, S. Oh, 2:40. So that's like 2 minutes and some change. Let's go.
Wanna play a game? My turn now.
This is your last page.
Now, little cuties, crush them! Don't worry.
Get behind me, Lucia.
Go back, Hari!
Wanna play a Tail Shadow?
Drawn from countless legends, melodies, and dreams! Research?
Not late, am I? Where are you going? Oh, my turn then. Everything is battle, battle, battle.
Practicing moving and... I smell it! The enemy's right behind us! Pretty, right?
Lucia, I'll finish the end of this. Relax. My aim is true.
Drawn from countless legends, melodies, and dreams!
Now, little cuties, crush them!
Gracious strike!
Perfect timing.
It's probably gonna check. They're checking the stuff, but
Reverse shockwave! Bring on the fireworks!
Slumber in the mist. Not late, am I? Get behind me, Lucia. Are you ready for this? The story's called for nothing. Now, little cuties, crush them!
yeah, 90 minutes. That's more than an hour. So this is what happened with the stories that she was creating. This is what pretty much she's writing. Okay, so they're uploaded. It's just that it's processing stuff. I don't know if I should delete my stuff or not.
Let's see you handle this. Don't worry, one thing will do.
Lumber in the mist. There's paper!
The next page is the ending!
checking. It doesn't delete the video.
There you go.
I don't think I'm gonna mix it.
Like a shadow.
This is your last page. Here we go.
Back to sleep.
There we go. Right at the nick of time. There we go. And that'll be all for that. Justice and courage in their heart. Yes. And that is the story. Thanks. Okay, I have most of that done now. Let's check out some things. Season, that's also done. Oh, I haven't done that one yet. Okay, I think we can end this with a signal search, I think. Let's see what we got. Please give me an S. No, it's only giving me an A. Of course I got her. No. I'm not surprised. I'm telling you, there's no way I can get this in 37 days. I would have to do some serious grinding, and I don't think I can get, like, those things completely. unless I do the main story quest as well, which I should be doing. It's crazy how I'm not. In between these little breaks, you know? But yeah, I'll see you back in a minute. I'm gonna go and get some food into me, and then we can get back to we can start with Hello Kitty Island Adventure. So, I'll see you guys in like an hour or so.